Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to Golden Gate University's 2025 Commencement Ceremony. To the graduates, your families, your friends, and all those who've supported you on this journey, whether you are here in person tonight or watching live on YouTube, thank you for being part of this celebration. It is an honor to stand before you. I am Barbara Mendelson, and I have had the privilege of serving Golden Gate University as a student, as an alumna, as a trustee, board treasurer, and past board chair. Like many of you, I pursued my degree at GGU while balancing the demands of work, family, and life. I know what it means to carve out time to study after a full day's work and to keep going when the finish line seemed a long way away. And tonight, I know how sweet this moment of achievement must feel. I also bring warm wishes from our current board chair, Melinda Dunn, who deeply regrets not being able to be with us tonight. She just welcomed the arrival of a new grandchild, another kind of milestone, and she sends her heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. As we gather here in the heart of San Francisco, I'm reminded of GGU's own extraordinary journey. Born in 1901 as a humble night school for the city's working class, many of them laborers and tradesmen rebuilding San Francisco in the wake of the gold rush, GGU was founded on the radical idea that education should be accessible to all, regardless of one's background, income, or schedule. That spirit still guides us today. From those early roots in Central YMCA, we have grown into a global institution, serving students from around the world, students who study online, on weekends and evenings, in between shifts, deployments, and caregiving responsibilities. You represent the modern learner, ambitious, adaptable, and undeterred by challenge. You also represent the best of GGU. Among you are military-connected students who have served our country with distinction. There are parents, yes. There are parents, first-generation graduates, professionals seeking a second act, and pioneers who are the first to complete our programs abroad. Each of you has brought your whole self to this endeavor, and each of you has left your mark on this university. In this moment of celebration, I encourage you to reflect not just on the degree you've earned, but on the persistence, the values, and the sense of purpose that brought you here. These qualities will carry you forward as leaders, change makers, and members of a growing and proud alumni community. Class of 2025, we are so proud of you. May this achievement open doors, elevate your aspirations, and remind you that you are and always will be part of the Golden Gate University family. Congratulations. I now have the pleasure of welcoming to the podium the 7th president of Golden Gate University, Dr. David Fike.
Trustee Mendelson, Treasurer Ma, Provost Magid, university administrators and staff, distinguished faculty, family and friends of the candidates, and most importantly, the candidates for the bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees at Golden Gate University, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2025 graduation ceremony. As president, it's my honor to welcome you on behalf of the entire Golden Gate University community and remind us that this nearly 125-year-old mission-driven institution holds a very unique place in the landscape of higher education. What makes Golden Gate University unique is not the subjects we offer or the standards we apply to learning. What makes us truly unique is that the founders of Golden Gate recognized far ahead of others that the ability to spend 4 years as a young adult doing full-time study to earn a bachelor's degree, and then take 2 years or a year to do full-time graduate study, that is a privilege that is afforded to only a very small minority of people in this country and in this world. GGU is unique in the landscape of higher education because it is inspired by the idea that the path to a degree is not a straight line. What makes GGU unique is that we recognize that students learn in different ways. They attend multiple institutions along the way to a degree. They acquire multiple real-life experiences along the way to that degree, including experiences in serving our country and our armed forces. And these experiences deepen their learning. They sometimes are required to stop taking courses for a time because of work, caring for a loved one who might be ill, or attending to an infant or a child. GGU is unique in the landscape of higher education not only because we have been recognizing and honoring these facts way before most institutions, in fact, for nearly 125 years. GGU is unique because our founders created this institution for the explicit purpose of serving such learners. And so as we carry forward this founding ethos, one of the things that differentiates Golden Gate University from many other institutions of higher learning is that it is an academic community inhabited and animated not only by accomplished academicians and theoreticians, but by individuals who possess valuable and contemporaneously relevant real-life experience in their personal and professional lives. This blend between theory and practice that is manifest throughout GGU is something that many institutions aspire to achieve, but few can match. And what protects, preserves, and perpetuates this century-old blend between theory and practice is our faculty. GGU's full-time faculty not only devote countless hours to developing coursework, teaching, providing feedback to students, assessing student performance, but I tell you that to a greater degree than anywhere else I have been privileged to work in my nearly 4 decades in higher education, GGU's full-time faculty are coordinating and directing programs, developing curriculum, recruiting and developing faculty, and faculty who bring that real-world experience into the classroom. So at the outset of today's ceremony, which will rightfully focus on the accomplishments of our degree candidates, I think it is fitting to take a brief moment to recognize our faculty. I'd like our faculty who've been able to be with us today to please stand and be recognized. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge all the staff that have helped put this ceremony together: Jennifer, Zenas, Dion, Melissa, Beth, AJ, Jasmine, Marlena, May, Ayua, Delaram, Nicole, Pam, and Flora. We see you. Thank you. This ceremony, which has been put together by those employees and many more, is part of a tradition observed in the Academy for centuries. And the regalia that we are all wearing carries great symbolism and history. And the point of doing all of this in this ceremonial fashion is to remind us that we come and we go forward on the shoulders of those that have come before us. And all of what we do tonight is part of a long history of recognizing the accomplishments of individual students, but very much also recognizing what we have done as a society and a civil society to honor education, to honor learning, and to put together the institutions such as Golden Gate, but also all of the institutions that make up higher education. This pomp and circumstance and symbolism reminds us that we are part of that long tradition. And so for that, we express gratitude and thank you. And all of this pomp and circumstance and symbolism tonight is focused on one group of individuals, our students. The candidates, yes, our students. This includes some candidates who are not able to be with us here, and as I think Trustee Mendelson said, we are live streaming this ceremony to make it accessible not only to our students across the country, but also to our students from around the world. This year, in addition to all of you that are gathered here, we have over 500 graduating students from India, China, Canada, Japan, the United Kingdom, Vietnam, the Philippines, Kuwait, Malaysia, the United Arab Emirates, and many other countries. So today we confer upon all of our candidates the degrees they have earned through hard work, long hours, and dedication to a goal. Candidates, we come together today to celebrate you, to celebrate your accomplishments, and we come together to recognize and honor that this accomplishment has meant more than what has gone on in the classroom, more than the content of your courses, more than the theory and facts that you've learned. We come together to recognize and honor your lives, the grit and commitment to success that helped you persevere in the face of life's challenges and reach this milestone on your journey. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please join me in recognizing our candidates. It's now my great privilege to introduce our graduation student speakers. First, well, let me just say in general that each year we consider a number of individuals who are nominated to be student speaker at the commencement, and this year's nominees, with their very insightful and inspiring words from many different nominees, it was challenging to select just one undergraduate and one graduate student to speak. However, after much discussion among the selection committee, today's two speakers were selected because of their personal stories, which reflect the journey of so many of our other candidates, discipline and perseverance in achieving their academic goals, while also at the same time managing sometimes daunting responsibilities with family and work and their personal lives. Our first speaker, representing the graduate students, is Nana Akuye Akyabi Ampera. Nana embodies the drive, purpose, and global perspective that defines so many students at Golden Gate University. She's earning her Master's of Law in International Business and Finance Law while working full-time in the educational travel industry. She's a proud Ghanaian, Canadian. Nana has pursued her degree with clarity of purpose and a passion for using education as a tool for positive change. Her journey reflects resilience, ambition, and a deep commitment to making a positive difference in our society. Please join me in welcoming this year's graduate speaker, Nana Akuye Akwabi Ampera.
Wow, thank you so much, President Fleck. Good evening, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand before you tonight as a proud member of the graduating class of 2025. My name is Nana Ikuya Achiabia Mperi, and I am incredibly proud to be here tonight as a Ghanaian Canadian who took on this challenge of earning a degree while working full-time. It was an experience that required long nights, early mornings, and countless cups of coffee. Today, we celebrate not just the culmination of academic journeys, but the resilience, dedication, and ambition that have brought us all here. Whether you pursue an undergraduate degree or graduate degree, be it in the field of business, tax, law, or another field, we are united by our shared unique journeys and commitment to growth and excellence. When I reflect on what brought us to this point, one word comes to mind: perseverance. For many of us, earning this degree was far from easy. Some of us balanced full-time jobs, raised families, or pursued this dream as a second career. Others navigated new cultural and professional landscapes as international students. And let us not forget that much of our academic journey occurred during a time of unprecedented global challenges. Regardless of our paths, we all shared a common determination to better ourselves and make an impact. This year, 2025, marks a time of profound transformation. As we gather here tonight, artificial intelligence is reshaping industries. Discussions about sustainability are influencing every corner of global businesses, and new legal frameworks are emerging to address challenges that transcend borders. These are not just headlines. They're opportunities. Opportunities for us, the graduates of Golden Gate University, to lead with purpose and integrity in a rapidly changing world. As graduates of Golden Gate University, we have proven that we're adaptable, driven, and capable of thriving in uncertain times. These qualities will serve us well as we enter into a world that is changing faster than ever. We have the power to make a tangible difference. Personally, as a graduate of the Master of Laws in International Business and Finance Law program, I have come to appreciate the importance of collaboration across disciplines and borders. It is a perspective I share with so many of you today. Whether you navigated complex tax codes, devised innovative business strategies, or tackled nuanced legal principles, we leave here equipped not only with knowledge, but also with a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of our work. To our incredible faculty, thank you for challenging us, guiding us, and sharing your wealth of expertise. Can we just clap, please? Thank you. And to my wonderful parents who are here tonight, thank you for your unwavering support, your encouragement, and your belief in me every step of the way. And to the rest of my family and friends who are streaming this live or watching later, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your constant motivation. I truly could not have done it without you. And to you, my fellow graduates, I did not forget you. You have inspired me every step of the way. The dedication, passion, and ambition that each of you has shown throughout this journey are a testament to the strength of the Golden Gate University community. As we step into the future, let us remember that our degrees are not just a testament of what we have achieved. They are a responsibility to use what we've learned to make a difference. Whether we are negotiating contracts, advising clients, shaping policy, or leading businesses, we have the power to influence the world in meaningful ways. In closing, I'd like to share a thought that feels especially fitting for the moment. Maya Angelou once said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." As graduates of Golden Gate University, we have spent years learning, growing, and striving to be our best. Now it is our responsibility to take that knowledge and turn it into action, to rise to the challenges of our time, and to embrace the opportunities ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025. This is not just the end of a chapter. It is the beginning of a future filled with possibility. Let us move forward boldly, with open minds and determined hearts, ready to make our mark on the world. Once again, congratulations, Class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Nana. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, the undergraduate graduation speaker, Melanie Abuyan Short. Melanie's journey back to the classroom is both powerful and familiar to so many of you. She is earning a Bachelor of Arts in Law Studies while working full-time and raising her son. A first-generation student from the Philippines, Melanie returned to college in her 30s after more than a decade away from school. Her path has been one of determination, growth, and renewed purpose. And her story is a powerful reminder of the strength it takes to come back, commit, and succeed. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Melanie Abuyan Short.
Thank you, President Fike and Nana. Good evening, Golden Gate University faculty, staff, alumni, friends and family gathered with us here tonight, those tuning in, and most importantly, class of 2025 graduates. Congratulations, we made it. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. It is an honor to represent the class of 2025. My name is Melanie Abuyan Short, and I am a first-generation immigrant from Southern Leyte, Philippines. And tonight, I am receiving my bachelor's in law and psychology minor. Thank you, Commencement Committee, for this incredible venue and the opportunity to face my fear in public speaking. What a pleasure. I'd like to extend my gratitude to my professors, my advisors, and my classmates. Thank you, God, my friends, and my family for your unwavering support. And lastly, to my most patient and biggest supporters, my husband, Rory, and my son, Theo. Tonight, I want to share my story of overcoming limiting beliefs and facing your fears. Towards the end of 2022, I made the decision to commit to Golden Gate University. My goal was to earn my bachelor's degree. 2020 and 21 had been the most grounding years to date. The anxiety, the stress, and the effects of the global pandemic, which then followed by a miscarriage, brought me to a deep depression. Spring of 2023 at GGU would be the year I took myself back. But like many of you, I had my doubts, negative beliefs, and I made excuses for myself. How am I going to balance school, be a full-time working mom, and still show up for my family? I dropped out of college at 21 years old, and the thought of going back to school after 11 years was daunting. Fortunately, my GGU advisors would help pave the way. To my surprise, I learned through many discussion forums that my peers were in similar situations, and we all showed support for one another. When I learned GGU was offering a bachelor's program in law, I knew I would not have to look any further or question my area of study. This was it. Though, as a beginner in the GGU law program, I can admit I was intimidated. After completing my first semester, a shift had occurred. My writing skills had improved, my vocabulary expanded. I started to fear less and embraced my vulnerability. My confidence was returning to form. My sleep, not so much. My GGU courses have helped me become more assertive and authentic. I had unblocked an ability I had packed away for quite some time. While it may have been challenging, the rewards that followed were much greater. Choosing to study in law and psychology had become profoundly significant for me. When I was 11 years old, I survived the foster care system with my siblings and grew up fearing the sight of courtrooms. The thought of studying law was nowhere near my radar. In fact, I wanted to be far from it. Yet despite the events in my life, my path has led me here. Becoming a GGU student has been one of the best decisions I made, healing my 11-year-old self. To my classmates, devoted mothers and fathers, serving in the military, veterans, we thank you for your service, supporting your families, working multiple jobs, we all are survivors of some form of tragedy. What I have learned throughout my journey is no matter what is stacked against you, we do not let that define us. We persevere and we push forward. The decision to obtain higher knowledge at GGU was the moment I let go of these stories to emerge as the woman I am today. As Carl Jung once said, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Class of 2025, tonight, you have proved to everyone, first and foremost yourselves, how incredibly resilient you have become. Your accomplishments, your hard work, your sacrifices, your lack of sleep, time and investments are emphasized, and they will not go unnoticed. But our work does not stop here. You must share your stories, share how difficult it has been, so the next person can relate to you and tell themselves, I can do that too. Your words are powerful, and the right people will hear you. I am honored to have shared my journey with you all tonight. From the bottom of my heart, I wish every one of you the best. I hope you rise to all your occasions and success, and may light guide you to your paths and lead you to your purpose. Maraming salamat, thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Nana and Melanie. I have to say, Melanie, that phrase, your words are powerful and the right people will hear you. Thank you for that. It is now my great honor to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, a distinguished public servant, trailblazing leader, and proud alumna of Golden Gate University, California State Treasurer Fiona Ma. Treasurer Ma earned her Master of Science in Taxation right here at GGU, equipping her with the deep financial expertise she has brought to every level of public service, from the San Francisco Board of Supervisors to the California State Assembly, and now as our state treasurer, where she oversees more than $3.5 trillion in banking transactions annually. She has dedicated her career to ensuring transparency, equity, and economic opportunity for all Californians, and she has long championed access to education, affordable housing, and fiscal responsibility. We are proud to count Fiona Ma as our alumni, and tonight we are even prouder to welcome her back to share her wisdom and inspiration for the class and with the class of 2025. Before she delivers her keynote address, we would like to recognize Treasurer Ma with one of the highest honors, the highest honor Golden Gate University can bestow, an honorary doctorate in recognition of her professional accomplishments and public service. I'd like to invite Trustee Mendelson to come forward and help and join me in this recognition. Treasurer Ma, we are honored to have you speak to us today, and we are pleased to recognize your impressive contributions to society as a public servant, a leader, and a teacher. And by doing this, by conferring upon you an honorary doctorate of humane letters. I would like to read the following proclamation, which accompanies your hood and diploma, which signify your honorary degree. What Trustee Mendelson is holding the proclamation proudly presented to Fiona Ma, CPA Treasurer of the State of California. Whereas Fiona Ma, CPA, alumna of Golden Gate University's Master of Science in Taxation program, has been nominated to be considered for the distinction of an honorary degree of humane letters degree. And whereas this accomplished public servant has demonstrated visionary leadership and enduring commitment to public finance, serving as California's 34th state treasurer and earning the distinction of being the first woman of color and the first woman certified public accountant elected to this role. And whereas she has served as the primary banker of the world's fourth largest economy, overseeing an investment portfolio averaging over $200 billion and managing more than $3 trillion in annual banking transactions, all while providing transparency, fiscal stewardship, and responsible oversight of state investments and bond issuances. Whereas through her leadership, Treasurer Ma has championed financing initiatives that fund essential infrastructure across the state, including schools, housing, hospitals, and public facilities, thereby improving the quality of life for millions of Californians. Whereas she has brought integrity, financial expertise, and innovative thinking to one of the most consequential public finance roles in the nation, while remaining deeply connected to her roots as a Golden Gate University graduate and a steadfast advocate for ethical governance and inclusive economic growth. Whereas the Board of Trustees has determined that this individual merits the criteria for such an award, now therefore be it resolved that the President is hereby authorized to award an honorary doctorate of humane letters to Treasurer Fiona Ma on this day, April 27th, 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you to the Golden Gate University Board, President Dr. David J. Fike, and everyone here today for the incredible honor of allowing me to speak and for bestowing upon me an honorary doctorate of humane letters. I'm humbled to join you on such a meaningful day. To all the speakers, guests, families, and most importantly, the class of 2025, congratulations. Take a moment to soak this in. Reflect on your journey, your first day at Golden Gate University, your last exam, the obstacles you faced and overcame. Today, your name becomes part of Golden Gate University's proud legacy, alongside accomplished alumni like former Controller Betty Yee, John Martin, and astronaut Terrence Henricks. You're now part of that legacy. You've earned it. As a proud alumni myself, with a master's degree in taxation, I know firsthand how transformative this place can be. I was born in New York City, the oldest daughter of immigrant parents. During the week, I stayed with my grandparents in New York City's Chinatown, while my parents saved enough money to buy our first home in Great Neck, Long Island. I grew up in a community where few people looked like me. But My dad, who is here today, Dr. William Ma, always encouraged us to try everything: band, sports, even synchronized swimming. He also had a clear vision that all of us should become a lead profession: a lawyer, engineer, accountant, or a doctor. I was good at math, so I'm an accountant. My brother, also a Golden Gate University alumni, is an engineer. And my sister is a doctor. We were just missing a lawyer in the family. I chose the Rochester Institute of Technology as my undergrad because it was close to home. We had a great tennis coach and a strong internship program. My job on campus for 4 years was working at the National Institute for the Deaf, National Technical Institute for the Deaf, where I picked up some sign language. And I had a doubles partner who was completely deaf. Let's just say she chased every ball, and sometimes that meant crashing into me. After graduating, we moved to San Francisco, and I joined one of the Big 8 accounting firms. It was a culture shock, in the best way, to see so many people from diverse backgrounds. But I quickly realized there were still few women or people of color, so at the age of 28 years old, I started my own practice. Then came a turning point. I was recruited to be the president of the Asian Business Association, and I found myself going to City Hall, testifying in Sacramento, and getting involved with the White House Conference on Small Business. That sparked my passion for public service. I took a part-time job with Senator John Burton, handled property tax appeals, joined many boards, and even started a local political club. I realized I was called to serve and to be a voice for those that did not have one. That journey led me here as California's 34th state treasurer, the first woman of color, and the second CPA since this state was founded in 1849. Today, California's top leaders reflect the diversity of this state, from our Attorney General, Rob Bonta, to Controller Malia Cohen, and Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis. Our leadership is as vibrant and dynamic as the people we serve. And as treasurer, I don't just manage the number, as Dr. Fike said. My office processes over $3 trillion a year. I oversee a short-term portfolio that averages $200 billion, and I chair 17 boards that funds and finances everything from housing to schools, hospitals, public transportation. We are building a future for California. But leadership is not just about numbers. It's about values. We must stand strong against racism and hate and scapegoating. We need to celebrate what makes California strong. It is our diversity. We speak over 200 languages here in California. And we just, last week, surpassed Germany as the 4th largest economy in the world. So now, I want you to think about your own story, your own legacy. What do you want to be known for? The late Congressman John Lewis said, "Every generation leaves behind a legacy. What that legacy will be is determined by the people of that generation. He also said, "It is only through examining history that you become aware of where you stand within the continuum of change." Golden Gate University helped you and me find our place in that continuum. You've balanced school, work, family, and life, and you made it. That is no small feat. As you move forward, remember to say yes to opportunities. Go above and beyond. Find mentors. Stay true to your values and have integrity. Use your voice to speak up against injustice, and always live with passion and purpose. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Aim high, dream big, go change the world, and remember, we are stronger together. Thank you.
Good evening. Allow me to go off script for just a moment. This is your day. We are so proud of all of you. But as provost, I need to tell you, I'm so proud as well of all of the faculty and the administrators who have worked so hard to make this your special day. So let's give everybody a great big round of applause for this day. So before we get to the main event, which is presenting our graduating students, I would like to recognize faculty members who were selected by their peers, by their colleagues, to be honored for their excellence in scholarship, teaching, and service to the university. This year, the recipients of these awards are as follows, and I'll ask them to stand after I read all the names. The recipient of the Judith Browning Award for Outstanding Teaching is Dr. Anitha Manohar. The recipient of Outstanding Research Award is Dr. Nicole Jackson. And the recipient of the Walt Stevenson Award for Service is Professor Sue Ann Hirschberg. Would the faculty award recipients please stand together so we can acknowledge your accomplishments? Where are you? Okay. Now we get to the students. Outstanding graduates in each of the program areas are identified for their excellence in academic achievement. And the following students have shown remarkable academic achievement while managing busy lives, military careers, raising children, and taking care of their families. Would the student award recipients please stand as you're called so we can acknowledge your accomplishments today.
Executive Master in Public Administration, John Mark Pisco-Lirac. Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology, Claire Kathleen Yeager. Master of Arts in Industrial Organizational Psychology, Tina Taylor Barreto. Master of Business Administration, Julia Katarzyna Krupa. Master of Science in Advanced Financial Planning, Peter Imhoff. Master of Science in Business Analytics, Venkatesh Gunji. Master of Science in Finance, Sakshi Jain. Master of Science in Financial Analytics, Carla Gisela Interiano Castañeda. Master of Science in Financial Planning, Clyde Darrell Slappy. Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Malvika Sharma. Master of Science in Information Technology Management, Andrew George Atkin. Master of Science in Project Management, Fulia Carandelli. Master of Science in Taxation, Leslie Marcourt. Master of Science in Accounting, Data, and Analytics, Mika Matsumura. Doctor of Jurisprudence, Ryan Z. Hansen. Master of Laws in Taxation, Kirsten Yolanda. Master of Law Studies, Leslie Elaine Moore. Doctor of Business Administration, David Schermacher. Master of Laws in International Business and Financial Law, Nana Akiyebe Ampere. Master of Laws in International Business and Finance Law, Alder Caringal del Oro. Bachelor of Arts in Law Studies, Alexis Elias Rodriguez. Bachelor of Arts in Management, Valeria Rodriguez Barrera. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Annette Valenzuela Schultz. Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Malik Honu. Bachelor of Science in Business, Alyssa Angelina Aguirre. And Bachelor of Science in Data Analytics, Patrick Phucan Tran. Congratulations.
And take it from me, as the provost, this is quite an accomplishment. Our classes are rigorous, and these are outstanding accomplishments. So I also have a few other awards. In addition to their outstanding academic performance, these two students have worked tirelessly to improve our campus community. Outstanding service to campus life, Sonum Darshanlao Tawani. And outstanding service to the community, Fulia Cardali. Congratulations, and let's give a big round of applause to both of them and to all of our academic achievers.
And now, it's time to present the candidates for undergraduate and graduate degrees from Golden Gate University. Out of respect for all of the candidates, we ask that family and friends remain seated and observe the ceremony to its conclusion. We will begin with the presentation of candidates for the degree of Doctor in Business Administration. I invite Dr. Mick McGee, Director of the DBA, the Doctor of Business Administration program, and the faculty advisors to come forward to assist. They're all in front, right? Yeah. Will the doctoral candidates of the class of 2025 come forward to be recognized?
Ninjae Fu. Piradi Nangan Rung Arang. Shamirte Good Haman. Rodami Owade. David Schermacher. Gus George Lazopoulos. Okay, that's it.
Would the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Business Administration please rise? Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Business Administration by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Golden Gate University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business Administration with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may be seated. Congratulations. Next, we have the presentation of candidates for the degree of Scientiae Juridica Doctor. I invite Mark Yates, Dean of the School of Law, to assist. Will the candidates for the degree of Scientiae Juridica Doctor of the class of 2025 please come forward to be recognized?
Prince Kelvin Amorigoye. Mariam Kalhor. Henry Osazua.
Candidates for the degree of Scientia Jurídica Doctor by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Golden Gate University. I confer upon you the degree Scientia Jurídica Doctor with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Next, we have the presentation of candidates for the degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence. Will the Doctor of Jurisprudence candidates of the class of 2025 come forward to be recognized?
Mila Maria Benavides. Sean Terry Cato. Ashley Crispino. Jasmine Daniels. Dante Fields. Brianna Jackson. Yanni Kotyomitis. Lawrence Lopez. Patrick Murray Smith. Enrique Ramirez. Reagan Rice. David Rios. Adil Saif. Ariana Salcido. Olivia Scott. Brandon Turner. Yvonne C. Ulibari. Ashley Gabrielle G. Valera. Kathleen Salyer.
Would the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Golden Gate University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. You may be seated. We will now present the master's degrees. The master's degree is an academic degree awarded by universities upon the completion of a course of study demonstrating a mastery of high-order knowledge of a specific field of study or area of professional practice. We will now begin with the presentation of candidates for the master's degree, and I would like to ask Robert Schaffner, Executive Director of the Edward S. Agino School of Business, to assist with the presentation of the candidates for the master's degree. As before, we ask the members of the audience to remain at your seats throughout the presentation of candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward?
Graciela Rodriguez. Ernesto Olivares. John Mark Pisco-Lirac. Alexander Chow. Luisa Yvette Santos. Abigail Ablanida Modino. Otilia Alas, Masters of Art in Counseling Psychology. Rosa Cipres. Shidel O'Haron. Crystal Anayat. Scott Lawson Cross. Antoinette M. Gibson. Lily Ann Gronendijk. Rhonda R. Hart. Shirley E. Smith. Denise Avon Dillon. Arti A. Lata. Monique Cisneros. Arania Edmonds. Courtney Danielle Davis. Jamila A. Meadows. Julio Enriquez. Elsa A. Ledesma Huapaya. Kamara Penn. Joreen K. Pierre. Nancy Ann Pullen. Gillian H. Riley. Vanessa Orantes Serratos. Christine Michiko Takamoto. Rashida Antoinette Thomas. Trevor Dawson Thompson. Bernadette Teresa Torres. Madison Wiseman. Karen Pellegrino. Moshe Rapesh Pafsa. Carlos E. Alvarado Morales. Mariam Dawood. Carmen Diana Roberson. Dhruvi Shmita Harsha Doshi. Crystal Tagir Glover. Alyssa Joy Graff. Divya Gowani. Aaliyah Janae Johnson. Lakshabarat Maveshwadi. Johan Malasig. Jessica Manzano de Aguiar. John Kachotkorn Mataros. Mark Malari. Shruti. Robert Kofi Tanye. Tina L. Taylor Barreto. Richa Arya. Mohammed Negum. Brandon Edward Krause. Houston Wesley Garcia. Subrit Gurwal. Bharat Kumar Ramanathan. Tabassum Arshad. Simran Gandhi. Arjit Nanda. Poonam. Satish Kumar. Gunashri Pradeep Kumar. Aradhya Sanjay Sawant. Mohammed Hasanuddin Shoaib. Micah D. Wells. Hudson C. Jameson. Olawale Abdul Salam. Natasha Wadrago Buddha. Sonam Tejwani. Shubham Gupta. Justine Francisco. Patricia Anderson. Michael Anthony Allen. Gotcha Aslan. Aditi Agrawal. Kunle Oyewole. Brenda Garcia. Fong Fong Tran. Diana Shostin. Chandramouli Ganesan. Praneeth Chintalapalli. Sudhir Pala. Asad Hakmul. Andy Sinchu. Fabina Muhammad. Priyashi S. Baga. Neha Bandekar. Nagashravan Yalamarti. Rohit Kandul. Shebani Das. Talvinder Kaur. Nilesh Pandey. Craig Douglas Stager. Vignesh Prabhu Muhtraman Ushar. Pedro M. Campos. Hong Yuan. Derry Mung. Akshay Danti. Anirudh Sharma. Puneet Kumar Gauda Chandra. Hamseveni Mani. Vijay Kumar Galapati. Ranga Sumanth. Anjan Kumar. Dupree Domio. Nakjam Hanmak Chloe. Sangamesh Guda Horapeti. Rushikesh Sudhir Jadov. Ajay Sanjay Patil. Kakala P. Tukuwafu. Mitilesh Kedar Varagale. Sylvester Ronath Regan. Venkanat Gopiyan Chala. Akshay Kolaso. Rutwik Deshmukh. Nishta Rhythm Patois. Ahmed Al-Said Ismail. Hisham Kuchiri Kunu. Swapnil Akshopai Arya. Sakshi R. Jain. Harjot Singh Wadaman. Christopher E. Barnes. Darshan Chauhan. Mruwani Deshmukh. Ankita Gurpade. Bhavana Hegde. Carla Interiano. Eldor Ruziev. Himansi Vajupai Sojitra. Shikpatar Umakan. Clyde Daryl Slappy. Vanessa Botello Flori. Shreya Chakrapani. Sarah Jalali. Kiera Jones Smith. Gayatri Madhavan. Haye Shun. Mo Lu. Galen Middlebrooks. Malvika Sharma. Sherry Guadalupe Velasquez. Sai Chandra Naka. Xavier Ponce. Edgar Alejandro Cousin. Alder Carignal del Loro. Lodovico Carignal de Lloro Jr. Surya Teja Sure. Shamali Pasermali. Venkata Sai Dipinchita. Arpana Sharma. Samara Singh Simareddy Lingareddy. Richa Lal. Kanel Mortarasu. Manisha Patil. Shweta Dangwal. Niraj Khatri. Roshan Karki. Srinag Kuna. Adil Rahman Sheikh. Mei Lee. Haiying Xu. Rongxiang Cai. Peipei. Jingxian Ni. Jinying Lin. Haipei Zhou. Jie Xia. Yumin Guo. Xing Yun. Shanjun Wang. Venkata Sarateja Pula. Mariam Abedi. Daniela Jangwa Sandoval. Anshad Rahman. Shureth Banoth. Rajender Kumala. Ramadevi Adoni. Harshini Sai Gotemukula. Swati Ramisiti. Madhukar Alapuredi. Radita Kuja. Varun Batula. Jaswan Marchala. Michael Nathaniel White, Sr. Lavanya Salah. Gonda Sadwik Reddy. Kusuma Srisai Sarupa Vakalanka. Oh, thank you. Xiao He Zhong. Narinjan Naupada. Govardhan Reddy Chetty. Rahul Reddy Bobala. Rohit Reddy Bobala. Vyoma Bradesh Kumar Shah. Nishi Nayanbai Viroja. Amisha Rajesh Chavan. Ranak Ranjendra Budrevar. Howen Frank Shre. Shwetra Doka Chandra Prakash. Fulia Karadeli. Mehul Praveen Jikadra. Nilakshi Kataria. Maitri Manjunath. Madri Tumala. Chowdhury. Abhirup Nag Chowdhury. Umesh Kumar Kandla. Satvika Sulabi. Harini Reddy. Melisha Brito. Anvisha Butler. Zi Liu. Ji Kwat. Harshini Dindigala. Amisha Jain. Anant Mishra. Rasanpreet Kaur Chandra. Nana Aquia Anchabia Ampere. Liu Cheng. Chao. Yiting Chao. Tianling Bian. Okay. Gui Kwa Kai. Kathy Kai Chin. Cheng Xian. Gai Jin Lian. Nicholas Martin Martin. Shabnam Mohammed. Xian Xu. Tuo Fei. Wan Yu Song. Xu Meng Yao. Judy Chun Yu. Ji Hai Min. Zhao Hui Chen. Hong Chen. Priscilla Medipali. Swati Kata. Pranit Kandam. Vinay Babu Gundela. Asel Uminzakrava. Mejin Liu. Yunling He. Manhari Sapkota. Vavat Twine. Geneviève Ha. Va Hun Yun. Jerome Frederick Babu. Hinduja Goli. Ge Shun. Enmeet Kalkut. Kelsey Eileen Jubini. Margaret Marie Ferrer. Flor Marquez. Tran Win. Lem Nok Lin Trong. Married Singh. Shweta Maiti. Joriel Marie Villarruel Mones. Arshi Sheikh. Tran Quoc Ha. Kavya Cha. Mayur Verma. Liang Hui. Sharmin Mir. Ming Wang. Roshni Santosh Jamtani. Aniruddha Rege. Love you. Sarah Collins. Thank you. Sarah Gastineau. Radhika Cabra. Christian Ortiz Arciga. David Lou Pham. Eileen S. Rodriguez. Yinghui Li. Tetiana Volodymyrivna Tichenko. Gregory T. Rice. Qian Lan Tang. Chang Jun Xie. Wen Li Dan. Shiru Lin. Chuan Long Yi Fernando. Jia Ying Lu. Lin Xiuxin. Ying, yes. Wu Ying. Guangcheng Zhang. Oh, Wei Bing Zhang. Okay. Wei Bing Zhang. Bikramjit Singh. Raul Guzman. Lam Ho Shen. Guanjun Wang. Xiaoping Shan. Ji Gao. Jinshuan Huang. Snehagali. Gigi Qixien. Shimeng Fei. Elise Zheng. Arvin Kishore. Kun Xu. Run Chao Zi. Shi Run Ta. Yash Jayesh Kumar Pandya. Luo Huliang. Tejaskar Anjanelu Tuma. Viento Vigo. Sudeep Takal. Kajai Monyadin Mohammed. Marcelo Menjivar. Anupama Ashok. Paridi Inani. Nogita Narendra Haryani. Mika Matsumura. Akshita Dev Anand. Sai Nikhil Maduthanapali. Just keep going. And now our undergraduates. Melanie Abuyan Short. Jennifer Angeline McKay. Thank you. Bermet Abdullaeva. Jessica Yelba Collier. Raymond Sandres Edwards Sr. Jennifer E. Leggett. George Ramos. Raymond Nicholas Rubio. Francesca Renee Saldana. Spencer J. Studer. Valeria Rodriguez Barrera. Priscilla Gutierrez. Ronald Devon Smith. Angela Wynn. Mark A. Gianetto. Brandon Scott. Thank you for that. Michael Thompson. Jonathan Stephen Madera Florendo. Gregory Johnson. Mohammed Shamir. Daniel Bok Gantanga. Annette Valenzuela Schultz. William Smith. Okay. China Williams. Caleb Michael Massey. Norma Namuche. Violet Esperanza Idrogo. Patrick Tran. Thomas McNamara. And last but not least, Elliot Bibaje. Congratulations to all the graduates. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Congratulations to all of our graduates. We're going to make an executive decision and excuse them from having to do the Pledge of Alumni since many of them have moved on with their families. We want to thank everyone for being a part of this wonderful celebration in honor of you all as graduates. We look forward to your staying connected to Golden Gate University for years to come. Congratulations to you all. This will conclude our commencement exercise for 2025.